What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Russian Empire. Last episode we were actually making some decent progress down here in Serbia. Kicking them sort of off of this entire area over here. Cleaning up Romania as well, which was great news, right? Actually starting to experience a little bit of resistance here in Iran and Africa. Yeah, you can see parts of northern Africa there. Definitely experiencing some definite rebellion type activities. Let's go ahead and attack these two guys down here with these forces as we continue to try and take over the entirety of Africa. We've got all of the northern areas here under our control, which is great. And so pink group and black group here are both executing down towards their plan. We're showing us a green 93 here. We've trapped in, let's see, 24, 48, 49, 52, 73, 74. God, it's almost 80 divisions, enemy divisions that are sitting there without supply that we're going to overrun. And so that's going to represent a humongous loss there for the Entente. We're also still trying to defend over here with Teal Group. As you can see, everybody's sort of adjusting around here a little bit. That's a little bit of a bug when you fire up a save game. And so, just in all fairness of the campaign here, I'm not going to advance with Green Group here until the French can readjust, because that is definitely cheating. Or at least I feel like it is. And I want this to sort of continue the way it's been without any handouts, right? We also have a secondary Teal Group over here that's guarding the Balkans and quelling resistance there in those areas. You can see the Americans trying to still get on ports or inland here. I just got an idea, actually. Can we switch over naval production over to this area now? Yeah, let's do that for Istria. Because if we can start building up a little bit of a stockpile of naval forces here in the Mediterranean, I can't actually bring them down past the channel and all of that because the British are continuing to block me out from those areas. So let's move everything, all production here into the Mediterranean, the Adriatic, I should say. So light cruisers, everybody and their brother, submarines even. We're going to try to gain superiority of the Adriatic here because, number one, well, we already have our first fleet of friendly ships in the area, but they keep having to head back to home port to repair out. And so I want to make sure that we're blocking future invasions happening from here. And then I also want to try a naval invasion going across the Adriatic and coming into Italy here on the back end, which I think is going to be the way we're going to be able to crack this Italian problem that we've had for the last, like, 16 billion episodes or so. So things looking good down here now for Black Group and Pink Group. And I've turned off the other offensive orders here just to try to stockpile some additional equipment. You can see we've got large stockpiles of infantry equipment and such in there. We're still training out brand new divisions now at this point. And so when those guys pop out, I may try to use them to start an invasionary force down here in Italy, right? And look, we're already starting to gain some destroyers and submarines in this area, at least. So we need to give this guy, we need to hire a new admiral, probably, for this one. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Still a lot of guys repairing out over here now. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, etc. here. We can go ahead and add him into a different fleet. I think I'm going to add him here to this guy. Vasily Grecian. Lend-lease from the Mongolians for artillery. Sure, why not? I think we've got a lack of artillery going right now. I'm pretty sure. We're also working on repairing out brand new factories, right, to help out with that early fighter production. We're at least showing as positive for that now, or should be. Yeah, 2.8 per day now for those. So that's good news. Still rolling on speed 3. It is September of 1930. Ace pilot has been promoted. Sweet. So did we get our... Yes, we got our Admiral in here. 2 sub-3s and Destroyer level 4 there. We probably should upgrade here. Once we get the I-15s out for fighters, I'm thinking we should probably swing over here and upgrade our Oh, they're good till 1936, excuse me. So another 6 years until we can get those. So we do have the latest in naval tech going for us right now. Awesome. And if we double check our construction lines now, repairing out a bunch of military factories. Living Legend is still better. We lost Striker, our previous ace down there. So continuing to produce out 2 subs per month. 4 light cruisers per year, 4.5 or so. 3 heavy cruisers per year. 1.5 battleships there for that line. I've got a secondary line of all of these up this way on double time. You can see battleships there as well. So once we get a couple battleships in the area, that's going to really turn the advantage here in the Mediterranean towards us, although there are 60 to 70 enemy ships present. So we're going to need to let these guys build up quite a bit, I would think. I'm going to actually put them on repair priority medium because I want them to stay out there and fight as long as possible without getting sunk. And continuing to drive inwards here. So this is good to see. Just slowly crushing on them here. They are trying to counterattack me. Which is showing as a high green status there. Only 5 divisions here taking on this much larger force slated against us there. We're about to destroy 3 British divisions there as well in conjunction with all of these Serbian divisions. Which I would imagine are probably divisions that have been loaned out there in that situation. So I'm mounting an attack here with 3 divisions. It's not going very well. So I'm going to tell these guys to halt the advance. They're going to immediately counterattack me down here, which we're going to show as a green, which should be okay. Still having a lot of troops cycling through and around in these areas, right? If we double check on the air war, at least we're able to cover Western Germany here with some close air support. Showing as green in the Alpine region there. I do have some fighters in the Western Balkans protecting us. So Northern France is sort of the next airport, air-wise, that we're going to need. See if I can throw in anything to help out over here. I've got tons of extra seaplanes. There's some old Zeppelins we could throw in there. Scouts as well. Tell you what, let's throw in our Zeppelins like this and at least make use of them. Old airships that I've captured from other countries and such. Okay. So 265 of those that we're going to put over northern France there now. Going to help them bomb some enemy troops. Time for new research. Oh, good. The new fighters did just finish out there. We are working on weapons level 4. That's quite a ways away. 1,000 days there for the support. 1,200 there. 1,500 there. 839 there on the electronic machine. That might be the next move for us, I think. The DB3 would be next. Actually, let's go ahead and grab this DB3. Okay, nice. Infantry equipment level is about to bump up for us, so that's good. We need to upgrade our fighter production. So here's one line. We're going to go to the I-15s there. Nice. There's another line of them here at the very bottom. I-15, go. So those newer fighters are going to start popping out, even though they're at a slower rate. I do want those newer ones up at the front lines and such. Once we finish out with this little Serbian problem here, I'm thinking I would want to readjust troops over to Italy, maybe, while trying to figure out an invasion plan somehow. We could roll through the rest of Raj there and take them out. We need to take out Vietnam there as well as the Philippines and such. So that could overextend our forces quite a bit. Okay, everybody's still crushing in here now. We're up against sort of a mountain line now. Still showing as green though, so I'm going to let them do their thing. Yeah, because like Black Group, for example, we could take Pink Group that's sitting here and send them over to India, potentially. Free military factories now, really. How's that possible? What are we missing and hurting for the worst? Field gun 3s, we've actually got a surplus going there. Infantry equipment were good. Motorized, experiencing a heavy need, as well as heavy tanks and fighters. Tell you what, let's open up another fighter line then. Or maybe motorized, actually. Let's go motorized. Fill that in like this. So as those military factories continue to repair out, we'll get to see, hopefully, some more better fighter production and such. We'll see. Infantry equipment level 4 done. Nice. So new guns in the works for us now. Let's go here and go like this. That's an actual, like, 1936 model, so I'm hoping that will give us a nice advantage across our lines and such. There's a third one there. We'll put him on. Motorized is still crushing for us there. I've already got 2 full motorized lines, actually. Support equipment. We've got a nice stockpile of support equipment going, so that's good. Time for a new research. Oh, let's see here. New motorized 833. Taking lots of time now for these new models to start coming out. 1934 here on the T-26s. Tell you what, let's go down to T-26, even though that's going to take forever. 4 days left on the battle fleet concentration, so we're going to actually get that up and going a little bit better once we can. 2 destroyers and 8 subs there now. Oh, nice. We shot down the Baron. Sweet. So we're getting counterattacked pretty hard here on the Italian line now. Attacked pretty hard. Okay, all of those guys there, and these guys here are working on guarding the coastline. I should have new divisions popping out here any minute. What are we missing up at the front? Motorized, of course. Manpower. Looking good on the infantry equipment and field guns. Support equipment, and then heavy tanks. We're missing heavy tanks for sure. Alright, let's go to the next fleet doctrine here. Carrier organization, sortie organization, destroyer sub-detection, destroyer organization, efficiency. Alright, let's hit that one up. We've got a 20% modifier there. Still winning battles up here in the northern seas. Sinking a battle cruiser now. That's awesome. Up here, sinking just 1 destroyer. So not too bad. I'll take it. Here goes my group of 76 back out. Where are you guys headed? Through the English Channel. That's right. You're going to try to guard the opening of Gibraltar there. So 76 ships headed back out. These guys still repairing out for themselves there. Up to 13 new ships here now. I finally have a light cruiser in the mix. Beating off an invasion right here again. Nice, we've cut them in half now, at least at this point. So, we do need to continue trying to push. And so I'm thinking we'll help push right there here in the short term, because add them in as well. That's going to be the next sort of tile to fall there. 6 black divisions here need to be added into the attack there. So taking that last city and hopefully just totally getting rid of them. If we go to the resistance map mode now, yeah, you can see a lot of crap happening in Africa now here still. Let's go ahead and see if we can't micro a little bit better. Like this and this. We could mount an attack on these units going like this and this. They're going to shift troops in immediately here. Let's see if I can catch them in the middle of moving. Yeah, that's only going to show as a green 57, but that's okay. Motorized, we're still trying to produce those out. Missing 3.5k of those. So if I go up here to the recruit reinforcements, where are they? Motorized, yeah, 3,900 total. Although 1,000 of them are going to be shipped out to the front here pretty shortly. Oh, nice. We're down to 1 tile here now, so let's go ahead and mop that up with a green 95 coming in. I'm going to immediately... let's see. we do need to be able to challenge down here in the Adriatic before sending a naval invasion over. So we're not quite ready to start planning that yet, unfortunately. Okay, looking great there. We just overrun a ton of enemy divisions there now. The Greeks not part of this, I don't think. Nope, no faction or anything like that, not part of the war. The Albanians here, independent, but not improving, not necessarily a problem in terms of like belonging to a faction or alliance or anything like that. So mopping up here now. Nice, the guy's doing a good job. Formation flying is now finished. Let's go ahead and plug into the next one there. Where? Oh yeah, right here. Dive bombing, go. Sweet. Whatever happened to those airships? Here they are. Standing by. Assigned to France here. Oh, they can only do the strategic bombing. Well, that should be fine and cut off some of their supply maybe. As long as they don't get all shot down, which is a very real possibility right now. Once we get a couple battleships here into this fleet, we can send them out because those battleships are really strong, really tough. Heavy cruiser about to pop for us. Battleship is about halfway done there. Another heavy cruiser would come in right after him. So up to 19 ships here now in total for the fleet. How are we doing back down here? Good. They are about to crumble. Let's see if adding a couple more divisions there to a charge is going to eliminate them. Up to 18.5 million men in manpower now, so we've got almost unlimited amounts of manpower to use at our advantage. Go ahead and attack him. He's got a low organization rate there. 6 units here go in, like that. They do outnumber me somewhat down here. Portuguese divisions even now stacking up on the line. Nice, we were able to move in like that. Very good. So the Brits retreating out of that area. They're going to counterattack me unsuccessfully. Let's take these two guys in like this. Defending there, pretty nice. Lacking organization there now for the British. Sort of all across their line. Actually, that's not going to go very well, is it? So let's keep that there. Okay. Still blocking more invasions from occurring. Alright, everybody. Jump on in. It's time to party. Okay. I'm going to take Black Group with 88 divisions and stack them up here in Italy, potentially. Although that would represent a ton of attrition. If we zoom out a little bit here now, I am lacking in numbers up here in the northern fronts pretty badly. Pretty badly indeed. Oh nice, we just scored a victory right here. That's good to see. These guys are going to have to return home now after fighting for a little bit. I'm going to put them on repair priority medium, so they stay out a little bit longer in those areas, because it just takes them so freaking long to repair out. Nice, showing it a green 93 there now. Very good. Back over this way. Let's move forward here. This is definitely an opportunity here to attack. Like this. Very good. And we can definitely move forward here as well, trying to get across this river. I'll take those 4 divisions in like that versus their 1. Very nice, very nice. These 3 divisions can... we may wait a second. So, the Indian front still under construction there. 2 tank divisions here can help try to mop up this problem. There we go. Oh, we've encircled 3 of their divisions here. We're going to attack them before they could get too far. Hopefully try to overrun those guys. Tank division here, move forward. Alright, looking good, looking good. Yep, they were overrun there, so that's great. Here come the trucks now rolling through. Current manpower, total attrition 10%. Which is okay for now. Constructions-wise, still making it our way through some of those extra factory repairs. And if I go down here, yeah. Still trying to repair out those. What if I did this? No, I don't have space. Civilian factory construction speed. Airbase construction speed. What if I did, isn't there one that has, no. There's sometimes an advisor that has that repair metric that helps him sort of repair out factories a lot faster. Alright, here we're showing 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 5 destroyers, 17 subs, and so I cannot wait to deploy them out to the Adriatic there. You can see, even with my friendly ships at 63, they're spread across these entire areas right now. 26. I do want to let that build up a little bit more before we send them out. Okay. Everybody is still trying to attack here. Finally showing on a green 98. About to eliminate this last 29 or so that we're seeing right there, which is going to be fantastic. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.